Brain training, in its most basic, is simply exercising the brain to keep it fit and healthy, with the intention of keeping it that way all throughout our lives. These days, brain training is just like physical training, necessary for us to do, so that we shall live longer, healthier, in control of our faculties, and happy with our lives. Benefits. Brain training exercises, like physical exercises that helps improve body functions, help improve the functions of the brain in its problem-solving abilities, spatial recognition and oral capabilities. You may notice that after some brain workout, your mind can process information much quicker, more efficiently, and your multitasking abilities would begin to show. Studies show that many brain training exercises turn on the frontal lobe of the brain in a stronger way and act as brain booster by reviving the neurons and improving your gray matter creativity. Common brain training aids. There are so many good brain training exercises as well as brain stretching and fun games to stimulate our minds. The net is awash with many very good games and brain exercisers. In the outside world, there are the newspaper crossword puzzles, the popular Sudoku, the old standby Rubik's Cube, and some clever mental gymnastics of riddles, other puzzles and many other games. No age limit. The body may show some signs of wear and tear and the fatigue that goes with them. Exercises have to be modified to fit the person's age doing the physicals. The brain does not have limits. Brain training and other mental calisthenics is a one-size-fits-all commodity, except perhaps for the very young and the very old. The following are some of the regular and more common forms of brain training activities. Memory test. Memory tests are always fun and helpful. Test your memory, and while you are doing the games, you shall also stimulate your brain and grow more neurons. Some games that are favored by the older adults are those of remembering faces and names and other images. Spatial intelligence. The Rubik's Cube is one very challenging game that will not only stimulate your sense of space, what goes where, and foresight, what to move first, it will also force your sense of logic, why should I move this side first? And lastly, it will also stimulate your visual memory and reasoning. IQ booster. Chess is the world's best strategy game. In IQ Booster, there are variations of the chess game that is not only as challenging as the real game, but also quite as fun. In chess, you shall learn how to make creative strategies and exercise your most ruthless logic in planning your moves and countermoves. If you do not know how to play chess, this is the right time to learn. Sudoku. This is one of the most exciting games that came out in the 21st century. This is not just a math problem-solving ride, it is another ruthless logic, little game. All of the above games are all guaranteed to stimulate all your mental powers, creativity, and reasoning. Doing any and all these games shall constitute your brain training for the day. Also, they all can be played by anybody from the very youngest to the very oldest.